Yesterday. Good morning, guys, and here we are, another day on the C-10, and we got kind of a challenge ahead of us. In exactly 4 weeks is the duct tape drags, and we're gonna try our best to get this thing ready to go, and things we need to accomplish. The cage needs to get done. I need to finish welding it all together and then put some more bars in it. It's not going to take a whole lot of work, but it does have to get done. The bars that come back to the frame here. So other than that, the cage isn't that big a deal. Now, we don't have any brakes. We are going to pick up a master cylinder. So it's not going to be power brakes. It's going to be just a manual master cylinder that throws enough to stop this big truck. So part of the cage work is tying the bottom of the cage into the framework there, finishing up all the welding. So we do got a challenge ahead of us. It's not going to be easy, but
well, we need brakes, we need fuel, we need wiring, need to finish the cooling system, need to fix the firewall. Yeah, there's plenty of work to be done.
sounds like a couple of days at least. All right, guys, we're gonna get to work on this thing, and we are determined to make the duct tape drags. That's a hard one to say, so we'll see you in a little bit. Well, guys, a little update. You know, when you build stuff, you got to mock it up, then you got to take it apart again, and I had these all tacked into place and everything, and I had to loosen this cage up because when I originally notched these bars here, I notched them to go onto the corner. That's where I was thinking, and then we put it in there, mock things up, and it's like, you know what? It's actually going to end up going a little bit higher than you thought. So where I notch is going to change. So I got to redo those notches and then suck that in there tight and then weld her up. Then once all this is welded, I got to lower it down so I can weld over the top. See, we are contemplating two things, and we've seen the back bars two ways. Either go diagonal, which goes straight up through the window, which means we got to cut a hole through the whatever we use for a back window, or I've seen them come all the way to the top here, come out 45 down, 45 straight down to the frame. We're gonna have to decide that before I weld this thing in place, because if I go up here, it's gonna be real fun to try to weld the top, but it looks like I'll probably have some room up here. You know, going the sides, the bottom, that's all easy. But doing the top, you have to lower the cage in order to do it. Hopefully, maybe this one, no, if I can get it right up in there. But okay, I'm just gonna continue on with what I'm doing, and we will worry about those back bars after I get the cage put together on the inside there. All right, cutting and grinding. I'm doing it. All right, guys, well, that's it for the day. I swear, what is this, Tucson, Arizona in the monsoon season? Hot and humid and pretty bad out here, oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, so what I did was I was able to get this all welded together. The tops are all welded, and I put it up into place. Now, with the extra little notch that I got that I had to put on this side, it made the angle go a little bit there. See that? So, and we are up against the body up on the top here. So, this is tomorrow's job. I am going to be sliding this cage towards the back about 3 inches, and then I can rotate the top up a little bit, and then I'll weld it down to the floor like that. So you can see I got the back end jacked up where it needs to go. This is as high as it will go, so it needs to go back, because right now that's in the windshield. So what else is going on? After I get the cage done, I do want to throw that seat in there just to see where your head's sitting while we're doing that. But that's it for the day, guys. It's hot. I'm hot. It's about to rain. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the C-10, and I am going to get this cage welded permanently into its place. Now, I mentioned that I had to move the whole cage towards the back, and so I started to get stuff out of the way. You can see down there, that's the body mount there. I got to trim that back a little bit. So it's a little strange as how this cage is ending up right on the body mounts, which really, since I'm making the cage a permanent part of the body, we'll just tie it on in there. See, that one's got to come back a bit. That one there, that's all rusty. That's going to be an easy cut down there. So I'm going to get to work, guys, and we'll get this cage all done today. Well, at least in its permanent spot, and we'll add some bars here in the next couple days. So I'll be back when I progress a little bit. All right, guys, well, I am real close to having this cage where it belongs now. See this? These bars are now tucked behind the doorway there. Now, one thing I did notice is I'm going to bring this up. How I'm going to manage doing this is one corner at a time. See, I'm liking where this one's sitting. Do that. I know this has to come up just a touch there. So one corner at a time, I'm going to get them in place, weld them up, and then that cage is going to be sitting where it belongs. All right, guys, it's a tedious job, but I'm getting through it. All right, guys, well, I got the cage all tacked into place. The steering wheel is remounted, and the driver is in the driver's seat. So let's see how this is looking for him. I put a couple 2x4s under the seat because we did elevate the cage, so I had to elevate the driver. And yeah, this thing's ready to weld on in here. Feels comfortable, Bobby, except the angle. He's saying the angle of that steering, we got to change that a touch.
The steering needs to move a little bit, but
bring that on down. That's no big deal. But the alignment of the cage looks good everywhere.
might have to go forward with the seat a little bit. But
the seat forward? Yeah, we still got to build the mounts. I actually got to check. I don't think those mounts are required to be chromoly, and I don't know how stringent the rules are, but I was just going to use some 120 wall square tubing and build some framework. But yeah, it's coming together, guys. We'll keep you up to date. We'll be back in a bit. Alrighty, guys, that's it for the day. Yeah. You know, I think fall started yesterday, but I don't know when it's getting here. But anyways, what I accomplished today. Got some door bars in there. Cool. Got the shoulder bars. Still got to weld everything. I'm basically just tacking stuff in there. As far as these door bars, and to make sure everything fits nice for my son when he's driving. So I'll leave these as is. But we got nice tight joints everywhere. Gonna be able to run some nice beads there. But yeah, that is where it's going. Shoulder bars, door bars. One day's work. This thing's starting to look like a race truck. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it on the video. That's it for this video. Next one. Well, I still got a lot more fabrication, and you know, I'll be showing that all to you. And at some point, my son's going to get to wiring and plumbing on this thing. So anyways, now we're getting down to 3 weeks before the duct tape drags. So it is a challenge, but I'll be here working on it and bringing you guys along. So yeah, hope for the best for us. Say a prayer. I don't know. 3 weeks, that's a short period of time, but we're gonna try to make this happen. So we're actually doing some racing here at Wineinger Racing. So anyways, everyone have a wonderful day, evening, and be sure to like, subscribe, all that. We got the AMSOIL dealership, so definitely buy your AMSOIL products from us. Stuff like that really helps getting these projects done, because I don't know, these days I'm going out on the street corners trying to sell myself for auto parts. Not really. Anyways, guys, you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one.